Hello everyone, Sasha here, and I'm here with my Sky Striker deck profile for the current format. So the balance dropped a little over the week ago, and we are currently now in the new format. I've been building this for a while, that's why it took a little while to upload, just because I wanted to make sure I have the build that I like the most. So let's just go ahead and hop right in, and I'll obviously explain my choices. So, first things first, we are running 3 copies of Raye and 2 copies of Rose. So these are the best Sky Striker monsters, because they're also the only ones. I think this is the correct ratio, unless you're like not playing, if you're not playing Desires, or if you're not playing Double. Those are the 2 reasons why you only run 1 Rose, or maybe 0. Um, I don't run Desires, but I run the Utopia Double because I don't have access code. But I do think even then, 2 Rose is really nice because it's more Sky Striker names for you to use. For other monsters, obviously I have the 1 copy of Pink. It helps outboard. It's really nice going second because this is a blind second deck. And trap-wise, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Ghost Spell, and 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. This is what I'm main decking because it hits the most. Ghost Spell is actually super important because you don't want like a Shadal Ariel or a DD Crow or a Call by the Grave or anything like that, banishing your Ray or your Engage or like your spells. So Ghost Spell is very important for those like niche interactions. So like not only can it stop your opponent, but also really protects your own cards. So that's it for monsters. Moving on to spells. The 1 copy of Engage, so it's back, we can use it. It's pot agreed, they can bring back. A little hint with Engage is that if you're going second, and you're gonna dump a card, don't dump Engage unless you have 3 or more spells in your grave, because then you're just searching 1 card, you don't get the draw effect. With Engage, you want to get the draw effect to get more resources. So normally, like, I'll just send the Widow Anchor or the Shark Cannon, whatever I need, add it back with Kagari, sit face down, and face Shizuku, add Engage for next turn. Because the only difference is like 1 extra card out of your deck. The multi-roll is really, really nice because now that we have Engage, we can really search out our targets and we can abuse multi-roll. 1 copy of Hornet Drones, just for another Sky Striker monster. 2 copies of Area Zero. Area Zero basically just allows us to help us dig deeper into Engage, or if we pop it off multi-roll or Zeke, we get access to Raye or Rose. 3 copies of Widow Anchor for Snatch and Steal. Fairly simple, and it's really, really nice. 2 copies of Shark Cannon to disrupt the graveyard. Really good in the mirror. That way you can bring back your opponent's Raye or your opponent's Kagari, or banish your opponent's Raye. So Shark Cannon's really nice. I've been considering running it at 3, but for space I decided to run it at 2. 2 copies of Afterburners, just to out your opponent's monsters. 1 copy of Jamming Waves to out any problematic back row. Then I run 1 copy of Hercules Base, simply because I don't have access code. I don't really have a way to finish up games quickly outside of Utopia Double. And Hercules Base allows me to play more of a grind game. However, if you have access code, you're going to take out Hercules Base and Double or Nothing for 2 copies of Effect Veiler for the main deck. I just can't afford access code, so we'll wait until the Megatons and hope he's reprinted. That's all for the Skystriker spells. For other spells, 1 copy of Rhoda, 1 copy of Terraforming, and 1 copy of Call by the Grave, all power 1-ofs. You don't really need Upstart anymore. You can run it. I've been debating on whether or not I want to, but I don't really have the space for it. Like, yeah, it's another spell in your grave, but it also allows you to die to Droll that much more easily. 2 copies of Mystic Mine, because it helps, like, out your opponent's, like, interruptions. Like, if you can bait out their big negate, so, like, if you know that they have hand traps in their hand, and they have, like, 3 or more monsters, what you can do is if all the negates are baited, you can Mystic Mine, and then you can Engage, you can Terraforming Rhoda, because you won't get hand trapped. It just won't happen. So it's really nice defensively. Double Foolish Burial Goods and 1 copy of Metalfist Fusion. I actually really like this package. A little more than Desires. If you really like Desires, I'd recommend cutting these 3 for Desires. But I'm running Double or Nothing, so I don't really want to see that banished. I don't want to see Engage banished. So for now, I like this because it's more spells in your grave as well. 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone to out anything problematic, like a Schism or maybe a Meltdown, or if you want to banish the Invocation. Just simple matchups, or if you want to banish the Meteor and Strytron. And then obviously the 1 Double or Nothing. So again, the Double or Nothing and Hercules Base are the 2 cards that are getting taken out for Effect Veilers. I'll tell you what to take out of the extra deck. So, speaking of extra deck, let's go ahead and move on since we are now done with the main deck. It's a flat 40. For the extra deck, the standard 11, 3 Shizuku, 3 Kagari, 3 Hayate, and one Kaina and one Zeke. I've seen some people cut down Hayate in the Axis Code build to 2 because you want to run both Nightmare Phoenix and Ningirsu. I don't think that's necessary. Hida also, it's okay. It depends on your matchups. Like if you're playing a lot against Sky Striker or a lot against Salad, then I could see the appeal in running the Hida to reborn like a Salamangreat or a Kagari, but there's really not much of a point. And obviously, the Utopia double package because we can't afford Access Code. If you can't afford Access Code, this is a Halky Fibrax, this is an Access Code, and this is a Celine. You don't really need to run Hulk. You can just have the Celine because you can always just, monster reborn your opponent, but then again, you need to have like Effect Veiler. So that's it for my deck. I'll go ahead and show you guys my side deck, just so you know what kind of stuff I like. So obviously, also as well, the one copy of the token for your drones. For the side are the 3 Phantasme, 2 Crow, 2 Skullmaster, and 2 Droll. We are main decking already 9 Hand Traps, 2 Mystic Mine, and a Pank. So we have 12 going second cards. We can, mix and match whatever we need. You're going to be able to stop your opponent from playing. We also have 3 copies of Dark Ruler. So there's, like, if you're not worried about, breaking them, like, you don't need to waste your hand, you can just Dark Ruler them. So that's why I only run 2, and then obviously the 3 Phantasma because Phantasma is really nice. This just can be mixed and matched depending on your matchups. And I also run 3 copies of Twin Twister and 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, because Harpy's Feather Duster can get rid of like big back row problems, while Twin Twisters is a quick place like Anti-Spell or Imperial Order, outs that very quickly. As well as the Cosmic Cyclones in your main deck, which is why you main deck the 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, subscribe, it really helps the channel. Hit the like button. I'll think about making a Sky Striker guide. It depends, because, it's a very complicated deck to play, and I don't know if I could cover everything in, like, videos. But if you guys want that, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, and have a great day. Bye-bye.